menu celebrates Asia's rich culinary diversity with bold flavors and rich spices. Their cocktails incorporate Asian flavors and techniques, and joining us today to create one of their specialty drinks, the Golden Hour cocktail, is Colin Williams, bar manager of the Kingsway. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. I was just watching you mix this one up. This isn't even the one we're talking about, but I might have to get a taste of it here.
Well, you know, we like to give as many drinks as we can to people that want to try things out.
Exactly. All right, so let's talk about the one that we're making today called the Golden Hour.
Yeah,
What's going in this?
So this is a version of a penicillin, which is a really kind of modern classic cocktail out of New York.
Okay.
That's predominantly scotch, ginger, honey, and lemon. We wanted to do that in the lens of kind of Asian flavors, and we really wanted to incorporate wok cooking into it. So
Wok cooking into a drink?
Exactly. Well, we want to try to incorporate as many Asian culinary techniques as possible.
No, that's really cool. I'm like fascinated.
Well, we do our best.
How do you do that?
So basically what we're doing is with the honey portion of this, we're taking scallions and we're dry roasting them in a wok. So super hot heat, basically until they're almost burned.
Okay.
And that way you get what's called wok, which is the flavor of the wok incorporated into the scallions. And then we simmer that in honey.
Forgive me for not knowing, are woks like cast irons in a way? Like, do they have like a seasoning to them?
Exactly, yeah. And some families like have woks that they've used for generations.
Yeah.
Just passed down, and that seasoning kind of gets incorporated in. And so it's this really beautiful like family tradition meets fine dining, which is what we're doing.
So you don't use soap on the wok either?
We try not to, no.
No, that's good to know. I didn't know that. All right, so you've got that like basically charred scallion.
Yeah.
You called it wok-y?
Yeah, wok, so the flavor of the wok.
Okay, and what?
So that's going to be right here. Yeah, so we have it simmered in honey with ginger too to give those spice elements.
And that's going to be good.
It's going to really play off the scotch. So I can build a couple for us right now if you'd like.
Yeah, show me how you do it.
Of course, perfect. So we're going to build two, so I'm going to double everything.
Okay.
And I'm going to have your help in it, kind of shaking too, because I'm a bit out of practice.
Okay.
All right, so the first thing we're going to start off with is scallion honey. We're going to do, for one cocktail, we're going to do a ½ ounce, but I'm going to go ahead and do a full ounce.
Love it.
And that's got that really beautiful kind of charred scallion flavor meets those spice notes of the honey.
I kind of want to smell it. Can I smell it?
Please.
Oh, that smells really good.
It's a fun one.
And you're putting, what did you say the liquors were going to be? Scotch?
Yeah, exactly. We're going to do a ½ ounce of Drambuie, which is this really beautiful spiced herbal liqueur out of Scotland.
My in-laws.
Yeah.
Drambuie.
Got to give the shout out to the in-laws.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we're gonna do 1½ ounces, so 3 ounces for this cocktail of Dewar's 12. Really beautiful blended scotch. Just adds those nice kind of round, toasty elements. The maltiness really pairs nicely with.
So kind of complements that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cool.
And then the last thing that we're gonna add, we have a little bit of lemon juice in there. We're gonna do a couple dashes of Angostura bitters.
Okay.
Building on those spice notes, a couple dashes of a PD Isla Scotch. We're using Bunnahaven 12 in this.
Wow.
And that's going to bring in those smokier elements as well. And then just a little bit of egg white as well, so you get that nice, beautiful froth.
Very cool. If someone's watching this and like, oh my gosh, I've got to try this, where can they go to find you guys?
Yeah, so we are at the Kingsway. It's 4201 Magazine Street. We are now open for reservations, so we are open to the public. We'd love to have everyone out that wants to try something that the Vilku family's kind of made.
Yeah, well, I'm seeing a lot of great drinks. Y'all have any good bites?
We do, yeah. So it's all prefix menu, 4 courses, and everything is kind of built to be an experience. A lot of the food and inspiration comes from Chef Ashwin's childhood, growing up on the Kingsway, which was the street that they grew up on. So that's the namesake of the
That is really
thing.
cool. That's really special.
Yeah, so
Okay,
we've got everything in here. We're gonna give it a nice shake, and then I'm gonna pass it along to you, so that way we can aerate those egg whites.
Okay.
And that way we can both just enjoy a really beautiful, kind of fun cocktail.
Yeah, absolutely. Shaking it up real good. And then we only have a few seconds left. So
Lovely. Well,
show
we can
me.
do this very fast.
There we go.
And then I'm gonna have you just shake this real quick.
Oh, I've got to shake, more shaking.
Just a little shake real quick. Beautiful. An expert already.
I don't think so.
All right, and we're just gonna get this right on.
You're not hiring me at the bar anytime soon.
Are you kidding me? You're gonna take my job pretty soon.
I gotta take a little sip though. I gotta take a little sip. Let's see. Oh.
We also just have these little.
What is that, like a honeycomb?
Exactly. So we have a burnt scallion honeycomb. We take those scallions, dehydrate them, and make this little tweel for you.
Look how pretty. Okay. Wow. That's really good.
Fun.
Yeah,
easy
spiced
drinking.
fun. I love it. Okay, so the Kingsway, you got to check them out. KingswayNOLA.com is where you can make those reservations.
Yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
All right.